All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. We're gonna diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So Boudoir low click syndrome, BLCS, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women our ad is actually entering their brain, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us when they see our ad. So we actually need to get this number up as high as possible, and 6% is the minimums. If we're under 6%, we got big problems. And that's because a unique CTRL under 6% is not normal, even though it's what I keep seeing, what I see in Facebook ad metrics or Boudoir Facebook ad metrics. It's the most common thing I see. It's not normal. Everyone accepts it as normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, the 3 PCM. Now, we also know that Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Our universe is taking shape here. Treatment's easy enough. BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. Now, how do we know this? Because we invented it. Treatment, we simply duplicate the original ad, keep the original as it is, keep it running, or off, whatever. We treat the duplicated ad, run it in parallel with the original, and treatment takes about a week. After a week, we actually keep whichever one running has the best metrics. Easy as that. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. Pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So we got our universe here. BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. That's easy though. Treated with Boudoir Pico takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment and we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. So my residency doing this stuff, went out, found a Boudoir Facebook ad out there in the wild, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found out its unique CTRL is 4.3%. So when unique CTRL is under 6%, we know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So we actually treated with Boudoir Pico, took about a week, got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. All right, awesome. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. So if he was spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads on that original one, now he only has to spend 6,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So 3,700 bucks a month, he no longer has to spend. He keeps it in his pocket, no longer has to spend it, no longer has to deal with it. Keeps it as kind of a phantom bonus. And over 12 months, it's like a 40K bonus for doing nothing. Simply fixing this stuff up, becoming more efficient. Now, second part of my residency, found another one, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found out its unique CTRL was 1.39%. So we know that BLCS is present. Boudoir low click syndrome is when the unique CTRL all is under 6%. Now, treated with Boudoir Pico takes about a week, got the unique CTR all up to 9.13%. Awesome. So we found out the original is actually wasting 84% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original, now they only need to spend 1,600 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. Literally 8,400 bucks a month, wasted ad spend, eliminated, keep it in their pocket, phantom bonus, no extra work needed. That's like 100 grand over the next 12 months for literally doing no extra effort. No, doesn't have to service any more clients, nothing like that. Finally, we got, I had a patient come in. Unique CTRL, this Boudoir Facebook ad has 5.03%. So unique CTRL under 6%, we know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So the unique CTRL 15, well, treated with the Boudoir Pico, took about a week of treatment. Unique CTRL got up to 15.35%. And found out his original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. So as a result, if you spend 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, he now only has to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get his ad into the same number of women's brains. So at 6,700 bucks a month, he no longer has to spend. Keeps in his pocket as phantom profit, phantom bonus. It's like 80K after, over the next year for literally no extra work. So the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. And as a result, well, I mean, look at these numbers, wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. The average, these numbers probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. And so they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads. It's approximately, 5K every month being wasted that we can eliminate and put back in their pocket. So approximately 60K over the next year. So we want to fix that. So now we're coming here. We want to see if the check out, see what things we got that could be causing BLCS, if any. So I do see we got the below creative cluster mistake here. This is filling out all the things Facebook recommends us to fill out. That is good for Facebook, but bad for us. So it's the false belief we're following here. And the consequence of this, way more women scrolling by our ad than necessary. So we're paying for that impression, but our ad is not entering those women's brains. It's going to pull our unique CTRL under 6%, higher chance of causing BLCS. And this actually is what Facebook wants because Facebook can serve more ad spend per unit time. Now, looking at the creative, all right, we got the looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe our ads should be like ads because that's how we've always seen ads in newspapers, magazines, TV, social media, other Boudoir Facebook ads. They've always looked like an ad. The consequence of this though is way more women scrolling by our ad than necessary. Our ads not entering their brain, wasting that impression. And finally, let's see what we got here. In a Boudoir session when you never feel ready, but do it anyway. So looking at the see more headline here, first 2 3/4 lines, Facebook Newsfeed mobile. When a Boudoir session, if you never feel ready, but do it anyway. All right, yeah, lack of context mistake here. Most common thing, that I'm seeing the most of. False belief that causes us to make this mistake is we're believing incorrectly that we're providing enough context. And what we're providing is the number one way to bring in buyers from a Boudoir Facebook ad, and that is incorrect. Now the consequence of this is way more women are going to be scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary. Pulling our unique CTRL under 6%. Higher chance of BLCS. So looking at this, yes, this Boudoir Facebook ad, yes, I do believe it has. So the unique CTRL, I believe it is under 6%, causing this Boudoir Facebook ad, I believe, to have Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so if you are a BLCA with BLCS, so if you are a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, and you believe, or you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you look at it in the marketplace, you see it's getting more and more saturated for Boudoir photographers. Like every time someone gets a new iPhone, there's at least someone opening a new Google Maps profile saying they now shoot boudoir, or someone gets a new camera and they're now, saying in the mom groups that they offer boudoir shoots. So you see, it's getting more and more boudoir photographers fighting over the same number of potential buyers. So getting more competitive, harder to stand out. And you also see, inflation on, real life, cost of living going up, just kind of everywhere. And you've already been optimizing other parts of your boudoir photography business to get more profit out for, either equal or less effort or input in. And you've decided now you want to extract that same optimization through your current boudoir Facebook ads. And you want to, kind of plug the leaks, so to speak, and keep that more money in your pocket instead of the Zuckinator's pocket. And you've seen what Boudoir Pico has done for other Boudoir Facebook ads, and you want to have it, that treatment for your own, because you see, it could save you approximately 5K a month in eliminate that wasted ad spend, keep it in your pocket, and actually not need to burn it. And and you see that'll be, approximately 60K back in your pocket over the next 12 months, over the next year. And you actually want to keep, you actually want that outcome of the Boudoir Pico treatment. And you want to achieve pre-click alignment with your Boudoir Facebook ads to become a dominant Boudoir advertiser, to achieve Boudoir brain entry boost with your Boudoir Facebook ads, because you know that this is required on your path to becoming the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM when I open for new boudoir photographer or new patient intake slots at my hospital. Currently, new patient intake slots are closed. So if you do want this Boudoir Pico treatment, shoot me a DM once my new patient slots open up again, and we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.